Guitar players, what is up? Today we are learning how to play the funnest, most rockin' solo you'll ever learn. It is You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Let's go. So our first note is going to start on the third string, the G string, on the 5th fret. And it's a full step bend. All right, then we're going to go quickly to the 3rd fret here on the high E string. Pad of our finger here. We're going to start with the pad of our finger as opposed to our fingertip, because then we're going to do a roll. Then roll to our fingertip. Okay, then hit the 6, and then do a pre-bend. Let those two notes ring out together. Okay, cool. So that's our first phrase. Now we're moving on to the second phrase, which is going to start on the D string, 5th fret. Okay, we're just going to go down the pentatonic scale, starting from G here, and ending on G there. So watch this. It's going to go. Then a quick jump to a double stop 3s, 2nd and 3rd string. Just a small bend on both of them. Okay, and then choke the note. Back to 5. 5, 3, 5 right there. And then again, double stop 3s, choking the bend right after. So it's going to sound something like this. You want to palm mute the top 6-3, give it some extra weight. All right, our next phrase is going to be starting on, well, actually you're sliding into the 7th on the G string, okay? So something like this. Okay, you can start from wherever, or if you need a place to start, you can start from the 5, but sometimes if it's just a slash, you can start wherever you want. Just slide in from below. Double 6s on the string underneath, and then we got slide into the 9, double 8s on the B string underneath. Okay, cool. And then our next part is going to start, our next phrase is going to start on the 9. All right, and it's going to sound something like this. Half step bend, hit that 10, right underneath it with your pinky, and then now hit the 10 again as you release it. Great. So those last two phrases, they connect with each other. It's going to sound something like this. Awesome. So now we're going to get to this little link phrase that's going to link this little section part here to this high bend that we're going to get into in a second. So we're going to start with the 8 that we just left off on. We're going to reach right to the 13. So we're going to go. So a little bend there on the 10. Watch for that. I choke it after it, so I take off the pressure once I'm in midair. I don't release it. Okay, so let's move on now. We're going to get to this very climactic bend here in this position of a pentatonic scale. So we're going to get 18th fret, 2nd string. Full step bend. Do a little finger roll there. Pad of the finger to the tip. Roll the finger down to catch those double stop 17s. All right, next part. Full step bend, pinky hits the 18 underneath. Now, hit the 17 in midair, release it. Awesome. All right, next one's just a small phrase. Double stops here. 17s, 15s. So watch this. Do a little bend there if you want for effect. Next one, another small one. We're going to slide into the 15, really hit that 18 up, full step, and then we're going to bring it down so that it's half step, and then hit it in the air when it's half step bent. So watch. So it's not fully down. You want to hit it while it's half step bent in the air. So it's give it some vibrato. All right, we're almost there. So now we're going to hit that 17, bend it half step up, release it too. That's a slow 18 bend right there. All right, cool. Next one we have $15, $18, full step bend and release on the 17, coming back to the 15, and then full step bend on the 17 again. All right, great. Over here, I have it written down on the next phrase as a hammer-on, but you can do a slide-in too. Okay? So I'll just do it as a hammer-on for now. Or even with a slide.